how do you stop thinking about it? Because you're right, like um everybody goes through the whole like I don't know if I'm good enough. Who am I? Kind of thing, especially in our cultures, like ¿quién te crees? So
Sí.
obviously you start thinking that your family, your friends, that they're all yeah, they're supporting you verbally, but behind they're like, ¿quién se cree este way? Uh
Well, like when you say like our family, like Latinos, I think Latinos used to be like that a lot, where they were the least supportive people, right? But I think it started changing as the younger Latinos started coming up, or we realized social media, you have to support. There's so much room for so many people. But the way that what I realized was failing is actually winning because you did it. Like you started something, and honestly, the greatest things came from failures because, we didn't get the Apple computer because, they just out the gate created this amazing thing. I mean, look at where Apple is now. Everybody has an iPhone. The iPhone wasn't created overnight. The iPhone started back from their first Apple computer, and it was just trial and error, trial and error. So I would tell myself now, I much rather look like somebody who's believing in herself and trying than somebody that's goes through their whole life and doesn't try any of their ideas. And I think that scares people sometimes because they're like, well, I don't have the money to waste like that. And I get that too, because when you don't do well, you do waste money.
yeah.
But you got to be like very smart with how you're going to do it. And so I try to do a little bit of research like, well, this is how much this costs. This is how good this did. Let's do a test. Let's do it like a little baby launch. But honestly, at the end of the day, you're going to spend that money somewhere else. So if it's worth it to you, I would just honestly get out of your own head and just really like, if you don't try, then you're failing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is it. Like you're gonna either do this and you're going to make back what you felt like you lost and really create something that's forever. And that's how I feel like I gave myself the push to put this idea out for Carne Asada Fest. And as far as like the light switch that went off, I mean, it was just fear of what I had already experienced and what I was trying to forget.
Interesting. I like that.